What's up, everyone? Today we're going to talk about how to get a job in digital marketing, and I'm going to give you 3 very important tips. But first, who am I to talk about this? I'm someone who started doing, and to start doing is the most important tip that I'm going to give you today. See, I took my first YouTube channel from 0 to 100,000 views back when that was a big deal, and it told companies and clients that I understood SEO well enough to do it for them. And yes, I said clients because aside from managing a large e-commerce website with over 100,000 products, writing 3 books, and getting a master's degree in marketing, I also run a digital marketing agency named AdBliss. So to get started in your job search, you first need to figure out your strengths and your interests so you apply for jobs that you're going to enjoy. Now, I'll break down the industry for you to help you do that. On the agency side, you work for one company that helps multiple other companies with their marketing. And typically, you'll focus on one skill, like social media, and you'll become an expert in that one skill so that you can provide a really good service to all the clients. On the corporate side, you're focused on growing that one business, and it often requires you to wear multiple hats. So typically, people on the corporate side will become good at multiple different skills, but they won't become an expert in any one skill on the job. And that's okay. It really comes down to preference. Do you want to become an expert, somebody that's better than everybody in that one skill, or do you want to have something different to do every day and have different focuses? From there, you want to figure out whether you're a creative-minded person or an analytical person. We all enjoy using one side of the brain or the other, the creative side or the analytical side. Often, you're going to have jobs that are more focused on the creative side and other jobs that are more focused on the analytical side. So understanding where you really fit in is great to do up front, because otherwise you don't want to be a creative-minded person stuck in an analytical position all day and vice versa. Now, once you determine whether you want to work on the agency side, becoming an expert in one skill, or whether you want to work on the corporate side, wearing multiple hats, and after you figure out whether you're a creative-minded person or an analytical person, there's various digital marketing roles that you can fit into. For example, there's social media marketing, where you focus on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, things like this in order to build a perception of the brand. There's also search engine marketing, where you're trying to get a company to show up in Google when people are searching for products or services that they sell. There's all other kinds of areas within digital marketing as well. There's email, there's influencer marketing, there's data analysis, there's content writing, all kinds of things that you can study separately where there's a lot of opportunity. And I can make videos on these topics in the future, but in the meantime, it's very useful to go through job descriptions and really read through them to understand this is what people do and why they're doing it in those positions. For example, when I first got started in the industry, I spent a lot of nights just scrolling through Indeed, looking at different job descriptions, and not only did it help me understand what I would be doing in each of those jobs, but it helped me realize why companies were doing it, because sometimes they actually explain we're doing X because of Y. But enough about the industry. Let's talk about practical things you can do to get a job in digital marketing. When I started my first internship in 2015, I was unpaid and I had to split my time between digital marketing and cold call sales. Now, I didn't want to do cold call sales, but I knew I had to do it in order to get the digital marketing experience. And experience at any level is the key to getting started in a career in marketing or any other field. And that experience can come in any way, shape, or form, whether you're fresh out of high school or you're coming out of a previous career and you want to start something new. Let me tell you what I mean by that. I already told you that I didn't get extensive digital marketing experience in my first internship, but it was personal projects that I've been doing on the side that enabled me to get a salaried position after that internship. So, what personal projects helped me get a job in digital marketing with no experience? YouTube SEO. Now, that's not to say you have to do YouTube SEO. There are plenty of different areas of digital marketing where you can get experience, but the point is, it was personal projects where I grew my own channel. And you know what? That's the easiest way to do it sometimes, because when you're learning something new, it's much easier to learn it when you apply it to something you already know. For me, filming videos with other friends and getting them found on YouTube was enough experience for big companies to care about. And I'm not talking big companies with $10 million in revenue. I'm talking big companies with revenue up to $1 billion with a B. So what's my point? My point is to start doing digital marketing in your free time and then talk that up on your resume and in your interviews. You don't have to work for other people while you're learning these skills. The easiest way to start doing is by creating content around what you already do. And keep in mind that if you don't take action today, you can't get paid tomorrow. And there are plenty of ways to get this experience on your own. For example, if you play a sport, go to your friends' games and film their games. Put that content on social media or YouTube and get it found through hashtags or SEO. My previous channel was completely focused on other skateboarders. And with social media right now, there are so many accounts blowing up just by reposting other people's content. For example, let's say that you like to scroll through Instagram looking at travel accounts. There's nothing stopping you from reposting that content, giving credit of course, and growing your following. Imagine going into an employer and saying that you grew a social media following by 1,000% from 300 followers to 3,000 followers. You will get a job in a snap. And even if you do nothing exciting throughout the day except watch YouTube videos, film reactions. By monetizing your videos with ads, you won't even need a job. And these aren't profound ideas, guys, because this is easy. Start doing today. Whether that's blogging or vlogging or reposting other people's content on social media. Because if you don't start doing today, nobody has a reason to give you a chance tomorrow. But perhaps you already know a skill and you just need to keep building out your resume. Tools, learning certain marketing tools are a great way to do this. For example, for social media, there's Hootsuite. This is a free account that helps you to schedule posts, which is very important for brands, especially as they try to build up consistent posts so that they can create a perception of their brand. There's also Google Analytics, which is fantastic because they give you all the data from their online merchandise store so you can understand how customers move throughout a website. Now you can actually get certified in a lot of these tools, no matter which you choose. Hootsuite has a certification program, Facebook advertising, Google Analytics, HubSpot, Bing advertising has certification programs, and I have a lot of these, and I'll tell you, they do help. Employers might not ask for it in the job descriptions, but human resources tends to care because it shows that you have a specific knowledge and that you're willing to go the extra mile. For example, I actually got an interview with one of the world's largest e-commerce websites, and one of the things that impressed the human resources specialist the most was the fact that I had certifications that were relevant to the job. And they were free to get. It didn't cost me anything but my time. So, to recap on how to get a job in digital marketing, whether that's social media, e-commerce, search engine marketing, email, data analysis, influencer marketing, it doesn't matter. The first thing you need to do is identify your strengths and your interests. From there, start doing with personal projects. It's so easy. Any way you can start doing makes a difference. And from there, you can even choose to do certification programs for specific marketing tools. And if you read books, I go over all the different aspects of digital marketing in my book, Get Customers Online. You can actually read a preview of it on Amazon before you buy it. And you're going to see that it talks a lot about social media, search, email, advertising, retargeting, all these different areas where getting a better understanding of what people do in those positions might actually help you to determine what's right for you and give you a foundational understanding. And as always, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Smash that like button for me and feel free to click subscribe if you haven't already. I make new videos every week, so if you want to be part of that, click subscribe and hit that notification bell so YouTube notifies you every time I put up a new video.